Let's start with what nobody wants to say out loud. Kuminga was never the problem. The fit was. He came into the league at 19 years old. 6 feet 8 inches. Elite first step. Wingspan that makes defenders uncomfortable just standing near him. When he attacks the rim, people don't slide. They brace. And the numbers backed it up immediately. His per 36 scoring screamed future 20-plus scorer. His rim pressure changed the geometry of the floor around him. But then the leash came out. And that's where this story gets complicated. Steve Kerr is a Hall of Fame coach. 4 championships. A motion offense so refined it almost runs itself. Cut here, screen there, swing, swing, relocate. Beautiful basketball. But Kuminga isn't a swing, relocate player. He's a give me the ball and clear the runway player, and that tension never fully settled. There were stretches where Kuminga would drop 25, look completely unstoppable. Then the next game he's playing 17 minutes. Closing time comes around, and he's on the bench while lineups with less firepower struggle to generate offense. Fans noticed.
First reasoning for moving Kuminga to the bench.
The internet lit up every single time. Why isn't he closing? Why are we punishing mistakes but not rewarding growth? Here's the uncomfortable truth about developing young stars. They don't grow by watching. They grow by playing through mistakes. And the Warriors were caught between 2 timelines at the exact same time, fighting for contention around Steph Curry while theoretically developing the player who's supposed to come after him. You can't fully do both. Something has to give. Then last season it came to a head. Kuminga was playing the best basketball of his career. Efficient scoring, better decisions, real defensive engagement. Then came the game where he logged limited minutes despite playing well.
How different, I mean, you've been starting a lot recently. How different was it coming off the bench? And you obviously were very productive.
I mean, I've been coming off the bench since I've been here, so that don't affect me at all. I stay professional as long as I go out there and just, like I always say, just go out there and help my team win. Just enjoying being with this group of guys every other day. It don't matter even if I play less minute and I know that I helped them winning or just going out there and enjoying. And we win, that's all that matters. Coming off the bench, maybe it was a great decision from Coach.
Post-game body language said everything the microphone didn't. The fan base split in half. One camp saying Kerr knows best, the other saying you're actively stunting a future all-star. And here's my honest take on that. Kerr didn't mismanage Kuminga out of spite. That narrative is lazy. But Kerr coaches for reliability, and Kuminga is volatility. Beautiful, electric, occasionally jaw-dropping volatility. When you're fighting for playoff positioning, volatility feels dangerous. The problem is, this league absolutely rewards star wings, and Kuminga was showing real signs of becoming one. When he was aggressive, free throw attempts jumped. When he had rhythm, the offense ran through him naturally. There were games where he looked like the second best player on the floor. Not the future second best, the present one. When that kind of player isn't closing games, teammates notice, agents notice, and eventually, front offices start making calls.
The Warriors are the organization that drafted him. And of course he'd love to stay with.
So now he's gone, and the entire conversation has flipped.
The Warriors made a big mistake, huge, with Jonathan Kuminga, and now they're paying the price.
Instead of why isn't he playing, it's what does he look like with 34 minutes a night and nobody pulling the string? What happens when mistakes don't mean instant bench time? What happens when the offense is actually built around him? This is the real experiment. And it goes one of 2 ways. Either Kerr was protecting the Warriors from inconsistency the whole time, and Kuminga struggles without structure to lean on. Or Kerr just handed a future star the exact motivation he needed to go prove everyone wrong somewhere else. That's what makes this genuinely fascinating. There's no villain here, no clean narrative to wrap a bow around. Just a talented young wing who wanted more, and a championship coach who demanded precision. Great players and great coaches don't always fit at the exact same moment in time. And sometimes the most honest thing an organization can do is admit that. Now all eyes are on Kuminga, because if he averages 22 and 7 next season on efficient numbers, and he might, this conversation is coming back louder than it's ever been. And if he struggles, Kerr's entire philosophy gets quietly validated. Either way, one thing is certain. Jonathan Kuminga finally gets to find out who he really is, without looking over his shoulder every time he drives to the rim, and that alone is worth watching.